Hi everybody, welcome back. It's Meridy here with Not Just for Boys Kit Club, and today I'm here with my fourth process video using the Shoot for the Stars Limitless and Essentials Kit. So I will just show you what I'm working with today. Today I am going to document pictures of my daughter working at Handel's Ice Cream. We went to see her, and my youngest was very excited to be getting ice cream. So it's two 3x4 pictures, and I pulled out two little pieces of ephemera that I know I want to use the word fun and wild and free just like me. So that's what I for sure want to use. I've got my chipboard stickers here, my other stickers here, my back to school stickers, foam stickers here, my alphabet, which I am going to write Handel's ice cream some with that. I've got my a few little pieces of ephemera that I did not already pull to coordinate with kits. I've got my little fabric stars in here. I've got my little wooden stars in here. I've got, let's see, none of these really go. None of my acrylics really coordinate with this one. I've got my stamp sets. Let's see here. I can use some of those on this one. I've just got other stamp sets in here, some paper, my cardstock cuts, my sequin mixes and stuff like that. So I will just put that all off to the side. I can pull that out when I'm ready for it. Let's see. I have my color swatch here, and you can see how I made that on my unboxing video, and I'll refer to this if I need to pull cardstock or anything to coordinate with this kit. These will represent my journaling strips. I already typed my journaling out here, and I'll cut it into strips and put it on my layout, but for the purposes of this video, this will just represent those. And then I went to the 6x8 paper pad that came in the Essentials Kit, and I pulled these 3 sheets of paper that I thought coordinated really well. I really like that one because of the shades of blue. I like this one because it's like the little shops. And then I thought this one was good because it just had all the colors. So I want to use those 3. I pulled this red paper out of my stash, so I can use that if I need to. This is leftover scrap, but I don't think I'm gonna probably use this paper on this layout. Let's see here. I'm probably not going to use, got all of this. I probably won't use this plaid or gingham paper either on this one. I can use this yellow if I need a little bit of yellow on this layout, so I'll keep that handy. I probably won't use any of this green paper. I'll save it for another layout. Probably won't use any of these flowers or this side either on this one. Okay, I've got all my scraps, which I can use, and then I've got this book fair sticker sheet. I can use some things, even though it's school theme, like I can use the little banner or stuff like that if I really needed to, some of these tabs, stuff like that. So I'll keep this handy in case I want to reach for any of those stickers. So I am going to start with a white sheet of paper, and let's see here. I've got my pictures. This is him running up to the counter, and that's her working. And then I really do like these papers, and I really want to use this one that looks like the little shops. Maybe I might put it this way. Okay. This is very, very busy right now, and I'm not sure how I'm liking how busy it is. still real busy here. We'll see. We'll see how this works. I'm not too sure how I want to lay this out. Maybe I did like it more this way with this underneath. And I could put just a couple rows of these little businesses across the bottom. Like maybe I can just trim this and trim this and just line them up down here. That might look nice. It's important for me to figure out the general overall layout of this before I start cutting things apart. And I'm not even sure that this paper right here is matching very nicely. Maybe I can put some stripes across the top or something with it. And I know I have little scraps in here. That's just from my scrap paper. At least that gives it, the picture, something to kind of rest on. I am going to cut out a couple strips of this paper. I'm going to cut them 1.5 inches so that they're all the same height. And the good thing is those two, it lines up right like that. Now, I'm not sure that I need this striped paper across the top. Oh, but this is the opposite side of this. We've got so much blue in my pictures that that kind of looks nice backing. That. Let me see if there's any other little scraps in here that might look good on this layout. I'm fine cutting off some of this that is like halfway. I don't need a building that's halfway on the end. Okay, I kind of like how this is turning out. Just seeing if I need other little scraps to add a little bit of color in there, just kind of sticking out. And I kind of like it. I wonder if this circle element could go in here somewhere. It's just a scrap that I have from the first layout that I made with this kit. That's kind of cool. Okay, and then I wonder if I need a little piece of red. And this color matches some of this red down here. It's just the branding strip from the gingham paper. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's see, I already used this yellow paper right here. It was just a scrap of it. So I've really got this built up really nicely. I am going to go ahead and put the word handles using these on a ruler so I can kind of move it around the page, and maybe I'll stamp the word ice cream in a different font. So I'll be right back when I get the word handles spelled out on my ruler. Okay, I think I'm gonna stamp the word ice cream on that yellow paper because I think that will look nice. What I believe I'm gonna do is get this all adhered down so that it's not all moving around, because there are a lot of pieces on here and I don't want to keep piling embellishments up when I don't even have all the papers adhered. So I'm gonna go off camera and adhere all of this down exactly where I have it, and then I can start adding embellishment clusters to the different areas. So I will be right back. Okay guys, I got everything adhered down, not these two things and not my title, and I used my little alphabet stamps to create the ice cream subtitle part, handles ice cream. And then I went through my embellishments and I pulled some embellishments that I thought could look good. I think I need one little embellishment cluster here, and I can keep one right here and one up here. And then maybe, I'm not too sure. I just grabbed some little pieces. Daily Delights. That was good for ice cream. And then I do want to make a little premium. I want to stamp a little badge. Actually, I'm not even going to do a badge. I'm just going to do the banner, and I'm going to put premium because Handles Ice Cream Premium I think will look nice. So I am going to grab my scraps and see if there's any scraps that I can go ahead and stamp that little badge on. And I think it will look nice to bring another little bit of this color in. I know this is a circle, but I don't mind cutting it apart to put the little badge. And I think I want to use this one, or not badge, but banner. So I'll stamp this while I'm talking. If you want to see how I made my little letter tiles there, I will link in the description of this video. I will link a tutorial where I show you how to make the letter tiles. Oh my gosh, guys, sorry about all the clunking. Just pulling things out of my stash. Oops. Apparently I didn't get that inked up very good. Fixed that. It's the best thing about clear stamps is that you can see where you're stamping and re-stamp where you need to. It's much easier to do that using like the stamping platforms, but I don't have a stamping platform right here right now. I wasn't using one, so I just had to do it by sight. And then I'll stamp the word premium in here. Oh, that'll look nice. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fussy cut that out And I won't do that on camera to bore you, so I will be right back when I get that fussy cutted out. I could even put Handle's Premium Ice Cream. So I might do that and scoot the word ice cream down a little so I can put the word premium in between there. I think I'll do that. So what I'm gonna do next is start adhering all of these embellishment clusters right where I want them. And I don't think I'll do it all on camera because again, I think that's gonna get a little boring for you. So I am just gonna get them right where I've got them and I will be right back when I am done. Okay guys, I think I'm just gonna do the rest of this on camera so I can kind of talk to you while I'm adhering these down. I think I might put a little stitching around the edge with this stamp, but other than that, this layout is going to be complete. And if you were inspired by my layout today, whether it was to recreate it just like this, or maybe just use some scraps to pile up and kind of design a layout. Basically, this layout was designed with scraps. I mean, I used one sheet of paper, 6x8 sheet of paper, and the rest was just scraps that I kind of had in my, from the layouts I previously made in this kit that I just wedged everywhere. Oh, I cut this too, that wasn't a scrap. But if you were inspired to just use your scraps or pull out your kit, or maybe you were inspired to work from scraps in your stash to recreate a similar kit, we would love to see it on our Not Just for Boys Kit Club community Facebook group. And I will link that in the description of this video. If you like our kits here at Not Just for Boys, you might want to subscribe to our kit club. Of course, you can always just shop our website and whatever is available, you can purchase. But if you want to automatically get a kit delivered to you every month, you can subscribe. And there are a few perks when you subscribe, such as a discount on the kits, and a little freebie every month for you. Let's see what else. If you enjoyed my process video here on YouTube, I would love it if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, as I try to put about 8 process videos a month up on YouTube. And a couple other little videos every month too. So there's that. And I think that's about it. I like to adhere these fabric stars with Eileen's tacky glue, because I feel like it holds fabric and wood even better than the art glitter glue that I used for the other things. So that's why I'm using tacky glue right now. Let me see. I'm gonna grab this little stitching stamp and stitch around the edge of my page. I often want to add things around the edge of my page. Sometimes it's scribbles, sometimes it's stitching stamps. So I'm just gonna grab the one that I used actually in the last video I made. I think that's why I'm turning to it now, because sometimes, you know, I just forget about my stamps. And I was reminded of this stamp in the last video, so I want to continue using it. And we've got some really good stamps coming up. I'm using the Edged Mahogany ink for this because I think it matches this color really well. But we've got some really great stamps coming up here in the next few months. If you did not see our badges stamp and our defined stamp coordinate with one another, those were the stamps that we released in September and October. And I think they just go so great together. So I really am loving the defined and the defined is the one that had the word premium, and the badges stamp is the one that had the little oh my gosh, the ribbon. But November and December, we've got some great stamps coming up too. Paula and I were just working on them before I was filming this video today. We were just working on the December stamp set, and I think that you guys are gonna like them. Let's see, I don't really have a whole lot else to tell you. Oh, I will show you where I plan on putting my journaling on this layout in 1 second. I missed a little section here, and then I'll show you where I plan on putting my journaling on this layout, and then this layout is going to be done. So I hope you guys have been inspired this month by the videos that and the layouts that I've created so far. I feel like they're super versatile, and you can use this layout to scrapbook all sorts of pictures, whether it's like a theme park or everyday life, or, you know, back to school. We do have some back to school elements in this month's kit. So just because I'm scrapbooking my daughter's job and ice cream, I feel like you could use this layout for all sorts of stuff. Oh, the journaling strips, that's what I was gonna tell you. I might put them right in here in this area. Yeah, I'll probably put them in this area right here. Or possibly right there, because like my picture doesn't have a lot of anything in that area, so I might put them right there also. We'll just have to see where it looks good when I actually cut out my real journaling strips and start laying them down. But thank you guys so much for watching today. And I will be back in a few days with my 5th process video, okay? Thank you again, and I'll see you soon. Bye.